Halo guys, introduce myself. My name is Inflectional. I'm from class 5B. Now I want to explain about inflectional and derivational morphemes. Okay, let's start. The meaning of derivational and inflectional morpheme are both morphemes which derive or create nuance by either changing the meaning or the fact of speech or words, whereas inflectional morphemes never change the sensuous category of the words or morphemes to which they are attached. There are morphemes change the adjective normal becomes a normalized verb. Likewise, we can get the adjectives helpful and helpless by adding the morpheme derivative. The inflected morpheme never changes the grammatical category part of speech of a word. For example, hinger and higher are adjectives. Morphemic inflection and comparative marker. We can make further discussion in the set of bone morphemes in English. One type of bone morpheme consists of derived morphemes which are used to make new words or to make words of a grammatical class different from their system. For example, adding a derivative of the is full English to the have noun. The second type of bone morphemes consists of inflectional morpheme, which is used to denote some aspect of the grammatical function of a word. We use the inflected morpheme to indicate whether a word is singular or plural, whether it is past tense or not, and whether it is comparative or possessive form. In fact, inflections exist in many languages but compared to oral language in the world, there are less inflectional in English, the part of the speech of a word. So, the read verb becomes a noun reader when we add the morphemes derivatives. In simple terms, read is a verb, but reader is a noun, however, several derivatives. Some expressions in English morphology, as in many languages of the world, derivation or expression. It is morphology. So far, we have only created words in English where various inflectional and derived morphemes can easily be recognized as minimal units of meaning or discrete grammatical function. The morpheme is attached to boys, and boys are created plural, although most nouns becomes plural in English by adding s. Some nouns from the plural irregularly typical example or irregularly plural forms in most nouns becomes plural in English by adding s. Some nouns from the plural irregularly typical example or irregularly plural forms in English are men, woman legs, rats, teeth, sheep, and deer. The difference between derivational and inflectional morphology are somewhat ambiguous and between derivational and inflectional morphology. It is said so science both deals with morphemes that are usually attached either prefix or suffix. Derivational inflectional morphology. As mentioned above, both morphemes consist of inflectional and derivational morphemes. Inflectional morphemes are those which do not create new meaning. These morphemes never change the sensitive category of the words or morphemes to the which they are attached where They only refine and give extra grammatical information about the already existing meaning of words which they are attached to. Okay, thank you for attention guys, dan bye-bye.